I'm the Magpie, and today I have something really cool to show you. At least it's really cool in my opinion. I have this vintage, it's from 1986, Fisher-Price Creative Music Maker, I think it's called. I know it's called. Microphone toy with a little keyboard. I mean, to most people it probably doesn't look like much, but it has a very unique function that I've never seen it in any microphone ever made, basically. And I wonder if you can guess what it is. Because it's not this little keyboard that you can play, which is also kind of a fun feature, I guess. We gotta put it in play mode. Rather, I'm talking about a function for the microphone part of this microphone, not the synthesizer part of this microphone. Because what it's got for the microphone, something that we see if we flip it over, it has an FM sender. So rather than singing or talking or recording whatever you want and like hearing it from an internal speaker, which you seemingly don't at all, as you can hear, instead, you're sending the signal to a radio, which is just super cool. Because it opens up for, I don't know what it opens up for, like a whole bunch of creative ideas and workflow ways of doing whatever it is you like to do with a radio. So I'm gonna hook this up. This is the Casio CK10, which I'm gonna make a video on as well. But yeah, it's this FM radio Casio. Oh! You can already do, yeah, shush! Ooh. Some very feedbacky stuff, which is probably also really, really cool and something that I do intend to explore. But let's plug it out first. Hello, little radio. There's a lot of interference when I go a little bit away from it. La 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 You can also play the keyboard. Sadly, you don't seem to be able to have it over a radio channel that is an active radio channel to sing together with what is ever played on the radio. But I think it's just, I mean, the idea is spectacular that as a kid you're supposed to be able to hear yourself on the radio, and depending on the radio in question, I'm assuming you're going to be able to get all kinds of interesting lo-fi tones and stuff. Now it kind of sounds very clippy, scratchy. But I don't know if that's just me being too close. I don't know if it's picking that up. I can't necessarily distinguish. So I think I'm going to have to turn on a computer and record it. And I intend to do that in a second. I just want to say that it's ridiculously cool that you can both do these bizarre feedback experiments if you want to. And of course use it to record stuff. But also seemingly without any problems whatsoever be able to record the keyboard. So what I intend to do is actually circuit bend the keyboard thingy, the little synthesizer that we have in here, if I can, like if it's possible to do, to be able to go a bit lower in pitch than that note. I'm gonna dare opening it up and just have a little bit of a look-see. So in case it's like, oh no, it's just a blob, from 1986 on the entire PCB, and it's gonna be uncircuit bendable, then we know. Works on a single 9-volt battery. So there are no more screws, seemingly, like these are the 3 visual ones, but it still doesn't like come off quite as easy as I would have enjoyed. Okay. Oh, that's some thin wires. Okay, there seems to be a ton of stuff going on here, I guess for the microphone, but I don't know how to, like, it looks like it's latching in a bunch of places, and I don't necessarily even want to get rid of that one, but yeah. But I'm assuming it's just one of these, yeah, I don't know how stuff works. Okay, yeah. So I'm actually, just by touching on this resistor, able to go down in pitch. So it's going to be really easy then, possibly to circuit bend. Maybe actually easy enough for me to just jump in and do it right now. Should I? Should I do it now? Do you want me to? I don't know if you want me to now, because cones aren't like in real time. It takes forever for me to know what you want. I'm gonna start with wiring up a pot. I have no idea what a good value for this experiment would be. I do know, however, is that I want a small pot. Like, having something chunky like this would not be ideal, I guess, because where do I... Instead, having something like this would probably be perfect. Sadly, I only have these in 1M. We put some solder on all of these legs, and then we just go with a green one. So when circuit bending, you want it to be kind of chunky, nasty solder joints like this. It looks cool. It doesn't have to be clean. It's just, yeah, rock and roll. We're gonna probably just attach the middle point, so the yellow wire to this side of the resistor, because I noticed that if I touched on that side of the resistor, things happened. I'm gonna solder straight to the resistor, like so, on this side. And then we can take one of these sides and we can try okay, that means we can go up. By just soldering to the other side of the same resistor, we're gonna be able to go up in speed. Yeah, we don't want to be able to go too high. So if we add a small resistor, we do that on this side of the pot, so we don't zero it out. That's nice. But yeah, in order to go down in pitch, we want to attach this one as well. And since I'm doing this 3-wire type setup, you can do it with 2 wires. You can just get rid of the original resistor and stuff like that. But I want to keep it because it's kind of fun, old. What you can do, however, is you can like take this one and power it. So we're gonna go straight to the power from the voltage, because the more power this chip gets, this is my theory, the lower it's gonna be in pitch. And if I am to ground it, it would actually probably go up in pitch. So maybe I wouldn't have had to, attach it to down. Because what happens then is that it just becomes like a voltage divider thingy. And that is a bit scary. It's always a bit scary going straight to power, especially with circuit bending stuff. But more often than not, it does work. So you can try doing it through a resistor or something like that for safety. Maybe I will. Yeah. And I mean, that's just buzzing the piezo still. So, I don't know. Should I put an output on it? Is it worth it right away? while we have it open, maybe I just shouldn't. Even though I primarily want to focus on playing it through the radio. So I'm gonna drill a hole somewhere to put this. I don't know where. But then we're moving over to the table. So I don't need to record myself standing here thinking of where to place it. So let's just move over. So I was just planning to do a little bit of a sound check, but it's surprisingly cool. Like, it's surprisingly cool of an instrument to play like this, with just holding it, pressing a button, and then it's like a game controller of sorts. Really dope. I did put an output on it, because I did realize that the piezo buzzer buzzing inside of it is what the mic is picking up and sending to the radio. So it's not actually sending the little keyboard to the radio. But yeah, can we just take a second and appreciate how cool it is that I was able to fit a switch? And this switch is just because we are directing power straight from the battery to this part and then to the PCB on the inside. So this just breaks that completely. So it's like a hard on-off switch. And an output that is one of these breaking jacks. So the signal goes to the piezo buzzer until I plug something in. But let's continue doing some radio experiments. I just opened a random project, and it's the one I did with the superior organ. So if you check out that video, you can see me making just this one. Anyways, I figured we could step up our Casio radio situation. We're gonna have a pretty substantial quality shifts in our Casio radio. This being the Casio KX101. So I'm gonna make a video on this one as well. That was kinda cool that we were on the right channel. Wow. This is intimidating. You can see when it's about to clip. You can actually kind of play this. Anyways, that's for another video. Playing the KX101 feedback with this Fisher-Price microphone. I can do like a performance. That could be kind of cool. But yeah, let's plug it out, I guess, instead.
Wow. Wow. It actually sounds really cool. Really cool. Of course, I have a bit of fun. Which made it spooky. And then kind of
Should have probably tuned the ukulele. What if we auto-tune that? And do a little bit of EQ. That sounds really nice, in my opinion.
Ooh. Yeah. But it's so nice. It's so radio nice, you know? If you want to have those little words are overrated.
I really appreciate this, actually, that when I plug this one in, we all of a sudden have a bit cleaner of a microphone situation. So if we keep it here, like this, and then I'm gonna make a sound far away, if I can reach. Just wanted to see a chord. Okay. So much noise. Even like beeping down? Is it counting down in the recording?
Maybe I have to like restart it, otherwise it will explode.
But this has a lot of feels to it. So all in all, I kind of like it, and I do want to keep this video short. I'm going to continue doing other experiments and perhaps like a feedback performance just for fun. So we're not going to create any masterpieces now. I just wanted to see how it sounds when recording with it like this. And I must say, I kind of like it. It's a very peculiar invention in the toy category that I'm just gonna enjoy having. So thank you very much for watching, and